Year 4, welcome back to another English lesson with Miss Boreham. Please write down the long date, Tuesday, 14th of July 2020, and don't forget to underline your date with a ruler, and write down the title, Transition Writing. Good job everyone. You're going to have this booklet which will be uploaded on the Year 4 online learning platform, and then you're going to be completing each section. So it's called Transition Day, Year 4 to Year 5, because you're transitioning into a new year. So the first question is, what is your Year 5 teacher's name? So most of you should already know the name of your Year 5 teacher. So I know for Mandela, your new teacher is going to be Mr. Olens. So you can write down his name. And then you have questions, describe your Year 5 teacher. Some questions I would like to ask my Year 5 teachers, and you can draw a picture of your Year 5 teacher here. And in Year 5 I am most looking forward to, and I am looking forward to learning about, and ambition I have for Year 5 is, and to achieve this ambition I will, and then you complete that. So we'll go through these sections together to see what you can include. But to describe your Year 5 teacher, how would you describe your new teacher? So most of you should already know what your new teacher looks like. So think about how they look physically, and think about if any of your siblings, your brothers or sisters, had them as a teacher before. So how were they like? And you can go on the playlists of your new teacher. So for example, Mr. Olens, he's currently a Year 5 teacher, so you could go on the Year 5 playlist and look at his videos just to see how he's like, and how would you describe your Year 5 teacher. So pause, have a think. Okay, so things you can include is how they look like, how they physically look like, and what their personality is like. So you'll get to know their personality in more detail once they're actually teaching you, but from what you know of them so far, what's their personality like? And you should have also received a video from your new teachers introducing themselves to you, so that should give you an idea as well. So that's what you can include in this section, and don't forget to add adjectives. Some questions I would like to ask my Year 5 teacher are, so pause this section and think about what type of questions you'd like to ask, and you can write them down. Excellent. Let's go through some. Excellent. So before we go through some example questions, how do questions start? When we're asking questions, what words do we use? So I think I gave away with that picture. So if you were quick enough, you'd have spotted some of the words, but just pause and have a think. Excellent. Now let's go through question words. You start questions with what. So this is used to ask about specific thing, people, animal, object. You can start with where, which is used to ask about place or position. When is used to ask about time, occasion, moment. Why, it's used to ask about reason, explanation. Which, it's used to ask about choice, alternative. Who, it's used to ask about people or a person. Whose, it's used to ask about who the possessor of something is. And how, it's used to ask about condition, quality, made, manner, form, events, and the way of things. So when we ask questions, we usually want a response. That's why we're asking something, because we want to see what their response is. And what do we add at the end of questions when we're writing it down? Excellent, we add question marks. So let's see what type of questions you could ask a new teacher. How long have you been teaching at Grange Primary School? What is your favourite subject to teach? How many siblings do you have? So siblings is brothers or sisters. And what is your favourite dish? And dish is just, it just means what your favourite food is. So remember, don't ask a really personal question, because some personal questions, they shouldn't be really asked as well, and teachers, they can't tell you everything. So for example, don't ask how old you are, because that's a bit personal. Some people might not like telling you their age. And obviously don't ask what is your address, home address, because that's also really personal details that no one should be giving out, but just ask some general questions. Excellent. An ambition I have for year 5 is, what do you think ambition is? Pause and discuss this with your adult. Excellent. So if you already know what ambition means, fantastic. That means your vocabulary is really extensive. But if not, that's fine. Pause this section, get a dictionary, and look for the meaning of ambition. Excellent. Now let's go through the definition. It means a strong desire to do or achieve something. So what's something that you would like to achieve in year 5? You can pause and write this down. Excellent. So let's go through some things that you may want to achieve. So think about what subjects do you want to improve on, or how do you want to improve your behavior. So if you read your reports and you saw that your behavior had some room for improvement, maybe an ambition you have for year 5 is to have better behavior and to choose the correct behavior choices. Or for example, do you want to make more friends? And what clubs do you want to join? So if there's any clubs such as choir, football club, gymnastics, something you want to achieve and do in year 5, you can write that down. So to achieve this ambition, how will you go about to achieve these? So pause and have a think. So for example, if you want to improve like maths, for example, you can work really hard and you can complete all of your home learning. If you want to improve your behavior, you can listen to your teachers and follow instructions and so on. Okay, so you'll have this template, and you can also answer in year 5 what you're most looking forward to. Perhaps you're looking forward to seeing your friends because it's been quite a few months since most of you haven't seen each other. And what are you looking forward to learning about? So you can include all of those. And once you've done that, you can take a picture of your work and send it over to year 4 at grange.harrow.sch.uk. Excellent. And if you know who your teacher is, you can actually send this to your teacher. So just see what year they're currently teaching right now. So check the playlist on YouTube, and then you can just go and send it to them. So Mr. Olens, he's on year 5, you can send this also over to Mr. Olens. So just take a look at this template. Well done, everyone. And at the end, of course, you can draw a picture of your year 5 teacher. Now, excellent. So have a great day, everyone, and see you tomorrow in our next lesson.